November has been a big month to be a wrestling fan. It started with Crown Jewel, it advanced into Full Gear, and this week I will give my triple shot for WWE Survivor Series War Games, the culmination of the big month. So after the open, I'll tell you what I think will happen, what I want to happen, and a wild card pick for WWE Survivor Series War Games. Before we get to what I think will happen, what I want to happen, and my wild card for Survivor Series, there's a different Survivors. Well, it's not a series, but I want it to be. That's Everlasting Survivors, uh, my 68-page graphic novel. This is the Jeff Hicks cover. This is the Nick Crook cover. There are limited first printings still available at Etsy.com. There's a link to the Etsy store in the description of the video. If you don't have a copy, pick yours up before they're sold out, because after the first printings are gone, these covers will never be printed again. There will be new covers. This is the new Jeff Hicks cover. The new second cover is over on the other wall. It's by February Ferdinand. But yeah, like I said, it's perfect symmetry there. Talking about Survivor Series, War Games, promoting Everlasting Survivors all day long, Volume 1. It fits perfectly together. But back to back to what we're here for, Survivor Series. What I think will happen at Survivor Series War Games. I think, and this is because the internet tells me that it's the goal, but I think that Paul Levesque / WWE are going to go out of their way to create spectacular moments, tremendous visuals, things that will be highlight reels for years to come. Reason being that I think that they're going to go out of their way to create these spectacular visuals or these highlight reels is because most of the current back catalog of footage they can show for War Games matches are based around the Undisputed Era from NXT, and other than Roderick Strong, who's doing, Diamond Mine stuff in NXT, all the rest of them are gone. Bobby Fish is, doing shoot fights and showing up places and shooting on folks in interviews. Adam Cole, nobody knows if he's, going to get cleared and come back or if he's done for good. Like, Kyle O'Reilly's out injured. And so with them being such a focus on, or in the prior versions, it makes sense that they are going to want to have these new replacement shots, these visuals that will be able to be referred back to as time goes on. And so that's why I think that they're going to go out of their way to maybe not necessarily repeat things that they've done, but replace things that they have on file. And so that's what I think will happen at Survivor Series War Games. But what I want to happen fits seamlessly into what I think will happen. What I want to happen is on the Friday before Survivor Series, I want the Bloodline to take out Ridge Holland. I just feel as though he is the most expendable member of the team. It could be Pete Dunne, but let's just, for storyline's sake, say it's Ridge Holland gets taken out on Friday night. And then as we enter into the main event of the show, as we begin to not begin, but as the main event match begins, yes, the good guys are down a man. It's only 4 on the good guy side, and there are 5 on the bad guy side. And what I want to see happen is for the match to begin as Pete Dunne versus Sami Zayn. And then next entrant is Jimmy Uso. Then we can have Sheamus. We get Solo, Drew. Yeah. And then, well, maybe Sami shouldn't start. Maybe Solo should start. But regardless, the point is, all of the bad guys are in. The good guys are down 1 man. I want Paul Heyman to steal the lock key for the cage so that nobody can get in to the cage any longer. And the reason this is important is because, again, I'm recreating and wiping away a spot that has been prominent both in WWE. In WWE's case, I'm recreating it, and in AEW's case, I'm wiping it away and making it less relevant. I mean, not in a reality, because it'll always exist, but what I mean is, when there are 5 Bloodline members beating up the 4 good guys, Paul Heyman makes sure that nobody can do anything. He takes the key from the ref. There's no door opening. It doesn't matter. There's no countdown. There's nobody else coming. And then we hear wrestling has more than one royal family. Cody Rhodes makes his way out. Huge ovation. He's already said he wants to be a part of the match his father created, Wargames. And so what I want to see happen is, because Cody can't get into the ring through the door, he has to climb up the cage. He has to go to the top. He looks down at all the bodies, and we recreate 2 spots. One, where Cody Rhodes moonsaults into the cage onto the Usos before he left and created AEW, and then we also, it's a callback, or like I said, not jokingly, erasing the first AEW cage match between Cody Rhodes and Wardlow, where Cody moonsaults into the cage. So if Cody Rhodes is healthy, if Cody Rhodes can do it, I want to see him be the 5th and final member of the good guy team and do that wonderful spot into the match. Do I know if he's healthy? No. Do I? I just don't know, but I would love to see that be the way that it plays out, because, as I said, I know that's something he has desired to do, which is be a part of the match his father created, and I want it as well. So that is what I want to see happen at Survivor Series War Games. My wild card pick, again, plays into the spectacularness of the what I think will happen, but it also is a thing that I feel like I feel like that this could help give things more oomph, if you will, in the women's division. So, as of recording, the good guys on the women's side are down a member of the team, but the current speculation it'll be Becky Lynch. There's also rumors it could be Candice LeRae, but regardless of who it is, I think that when the good guys win at the pay-per-view, and they're celebrating on the stage where the 2 cages where the teams had been locked away in are, I think that I would like to see Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, and a returning Jessamyn Duke take out the good guys using those cages, beat them down. And again, like I said, this is a thing to use as a forever highlight reel, a thing to promote Ronda, even though she's not in the match. Kind of like how when she debuted at the Royal Rumble, she wasn't in the Royal Rumble, but she was the talk of the town. And so if she and Shayna and Jessamine Duke take out the good guys up on the stage because they're tired, they've been going through all of it, the hard times. I think it would help, like I said, bring that those eyes to the product, help emphasize a person that the company loves, and then also I really don't like this red belt blue belt game. So what I want it to do, in the grand scheme of things, is to set up Bianca Belair challenging Ronda Rousey for a winner takes all, only one women's world champion, period, match. I would like it to happen at the Royal Rumble. That way that the winner of the Royal Rumble, who I presume will be, who knows, it could be Becky. Like, let's say that Candice is the fifth member of the team and Becky doesn't return into the Rumble, then she can be the first ever female two-time winner of the Royal Rumble. She can then subsequently go to Hollywood to challenge Ronda Rousey for the one women's world championship with a new design, because I'm sick of the, white strap, red middle part, blue middle part. Just give it a facelift. Make it look good, make it look prestigious. AEW has proven time and time again there are belt makers out there that know how to make things look good. Oh heck, even WWE has done it. Their freaking UK titles way better than their whatever you call them, everywhere titles. So yeah, my wild card is that not the Four Horsewomen of MMA, because Marina Shafir signed to AEW, but the MMA women of pro wrestling take out the winners of the first ever main roster women's Wargames match to help lead to a consolidation of titles, a redesign of them, and to help build to storylines and whatnot. And here's the other thing, like if in my assumption Ronda does dethrone Bianca at Rumble, then we do Becky Ronda at the Rumble, then what you could do to help keep Bianca strong is book the women's Money in the Bank match on whichever night one or night two, that you don't have the men's Money in the Bank, and then you could have Bianca win that and carry it around all year long. And actually, here's a good idea. Have her win it there and then say, I'm cashing in at Mania next year. That way there's no doubt about it. That'd be cool. But anyway, that's off topic. That's a long ways away. But now that the Survivor Series triple shot is done, go pick up your copy of Everlasting Survivors Volume 1 all day long at Etsy.com. Link in the description. Come back Wednesday. Come back next weekend. Bye.